Originally, I'd lined up a video today that was featuring one of the internet's most beloved grifters in Dana Schwartz. But that was all changed this morning when I was reminded that after we are past the current crisis that we're dealing with, Hollywood and its megacorp overlords are still facing a lot of trouble in the near future and in the distant future as well. So let's dive in.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
In the very near future, and by that I mean the next 43 days, the differences between the Writers Guild of America and the Alliance of Motion Pictures and Television Producers need to work out a contract. Not coincidentally, the Screen Actors Guild also needs to come to terms with Hollywood in the same time period. As much of the industry has been sequestered at home like many of us over the last few months, little to no headway has been made in those negotiations on either front. The Screen Actors have actually at least begun the process of working out a deal. The Writers Guild has not even started, as they've been delayed twice now. None of this would normally be a problem, as the megacorps running Hollywood would have already stashed hours of unaired shows going into the summer downtime. This would give them a cushion if the Writers Guild elected to strike again for the 7th time in its history. You would think that the crisis would give the Writers Guild an excellent bargaining position. However, if you are listening to some of Hollywood's latest talking points, they'd better be concerned. Many networks and even the premium content creators have been saying that future projects would likely be heavily unscripted or reality shows. If that's the case, or just the same tactic as last time, the Guild may need to cut back some of their ideas for huge gains when it comes to the terms of subscription content residuals and contract terms. At this point, I'd expect a fair offer to be made by Hollywood up front over the first 2 weeks of negotiations, followed by their final take-it-or-leave-it offer leading into June 30th. Since this union has less power at the moment, and a group of writers who have voluntarily been holding back content during this downtime, their last weapon will be a strike. So, I expect one. The megacorps have been hemorrhaging money on a daily basis, and they can't afford to waste a single dollar when they get back to production. They have already granted the Directors Guild a substantial gain in their contract, and the actors negotiations, they've been quietly proceeding for the last few weeks now. There are stacks of scripts written, waiting for production from writers who've already been paid. And if we end up with a strike, it will be likely the Guild who will have to bend in order to get back to work. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But it doesn't stop with the union issues or even inside the normal Hollywood sphere. We have another story today that should sound the alarm bells to all the companies that are heavily invested in sports. It appears that CBS Viacom is having trouble selling advertisement space on their network for the next Super Bowl. A Super Bowl that they have paid a heavy price for. Under the current contract, which ends in 2022, the 3 networks that share the bulk of the NFL games get the rights to air the Super Bowl every 3 years as part of their licensing deals. The deal was worth, at the time, $39.6 billion. I know that many of you don't care about anything that has to do with sports ball, but as part of entertainment, this will affect everything that happens in the future. Not just for CBS Viacom, who will likely be the biggest loser next to Disney, but for everyone associated on that side of entertainment. If advertisers balk at ad rates, or at even placing ad orders, another source of revenue will have been severely crippled. I think you'll agree that these 2 pillars of entertainment are in some deep trouble, and that all 3 pillars are likely going to be downsized dramatically. Now, CBS was the unfortunate recipient of the Super Bowl in a gentleman's agreement between themselves and NBC because of an Olympics broadcast conflict. I'm sure they're regretting that handshake deal at the time. Despite that, with all 3 segments of entertainment in upheaval and will likely be, upon a return to normal, be in the same position of upheaval, I would say that recovery in movie and television, recovery in sports, and recovery in themed entertainment such as amusement ventures like Disney and Universal, I think they're going to be stumbling for 18 months to 2 years to come. But I look forward to your comments below, and thank you for spending your time with me today watching this video. I know I truly appreciate it. Do all of the things, please, and stay healthy, stay safe, protect yourself, protect others, wash your hands, and until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.